Yo, adeshima mama Jo mama kwaba edeba program and as a show a friend no the seat show na two television so sa dwumadie we ye adwada bia ne kwada efre no so mpem kopem no nkron en pemu ana ye de ebramo ye nsem a ekoso wo wiase afana nyina nsem a ekoso wo man Ghana ana ye ba ebedi eho enkomo se be ya wo so obehu nia ekoso around you akoye political season yi de senia ye ka kire mu no amanyofo no keka nsem we senia adwoma ma ka kire mu mrebi no wo se asem a obeka amanato obatum anase ne tri de ama no se ye true se ye no kro na o ka enu nti ye de esane se ye gitum se obi biara obekwa akoto na aba no se ye ka no kra kire no nti ene ye de sa adwumadie we apempem so se be ya wonam a wo so obema wani adaho the seat show so na wani egu enanumre musomfo dodo na frame the flag bearer and amidi dwumadie eho chiame se unua bi wadamfo bi odofo bi ni refi se na ye wukwada 7:30 abo apa ho na se obehwe se dwumadie anu abo ne nka ye se dwumadie no ye de egu akwan mu anisa ye kiremo se sa dwumadie we ye de educate enkofo ye de church Ghana fo enye pa ekoso wo oman Ghana mu ebi mu ayo omadwene se nia enye anase enye ma enkoye na ye beyi edi akyerew na wo wadwene ayo se beta frache Ghana egu yenso ya fatu ye ho se nipa ekoso wo oman Ghana mu no se beta frache ye bebo hu de ru edi akyeremu na ye de mpanifo akukudam omo makwadare amanyosem aba abaye mpensempesi mama yenso yenya ntiase wo national issues enonti odofo obehye so emenije awahoa se ne de wape brena odi woni ebedi dwumadie we achi na ansa na meko me topic so no na me de me guest akire mu no odofo asem a da ho a me pese ye di ho nkomo anase me nemu eche ene embribi a ye di nkomo edefa se wo mampanin bi eti akonwa so anase wo panimu bi a ye de adwuma hye ne nsa na ye be gu ne ho fi anase ye be twetwe no ewo bedwamu Samo kai se concert kakraka bi ekoso wo oman Ghana mu NDC fo ko hye eye nkofo bi achi nipa be ye enum ensia bi achi se omunhuro omampani His Excellency na do danko akufo-addo na ewiase afana nyina adwene nye omo se bi omo no modenti me kasetia sa de ne se sa de na moye no enye that is not how oni omampani ene na pamfo nya adwene a obe express no e kan hu sem bebre ene me ne mu kasai we de enye obi na hye obi achi o eye omampani dada John Dramani Mahama se o hye opese ye to ne so aba na se obi di NDC anim ebe pre eye 2024 no enti ono so nam a wo apro na we de womo a omo se obedi mampani no away me nye NDC ni enti sanka we de emfa me ho nemmom sa enyema we a yaka ho asem ye de ye obi omampani na enye no se ye de aye papa yi so a ye sanka se enye nemmom the question is that now who cause am se wo ko hye obi achi training crofo se wo mu hutu at president wo mu ntetie mu yenya he away na nkrofo adwene nye omo se omampani no ye mpe na asem a sa nkrafo ka se oya wo jata bi ole jata ba na okofa na wo ye no ene no sa jata no ba no wa ye panimu ene ode aba wo so. This is the kind of politics I ka se enye wo ye manmu, politics of lies, deceit. Uwo bibia obeya be ka che wo manfo no say this is what you have for the people and this is how I obe execute what you have. Enye propaganda, enye vile vitriolic attacks, enye character assassination, ni di nkrofo atem egu nkrofo ehufi. That is the kind of politics NDC involves in. And then no say ye dia akoshe papa no ye dia aye no. So omo kase sebe away on fa na asem nkodo because obedi omampani no wantumi anye hwe amom. Yo odofo enti saa video ya wo hwe sebeta fracho uyo obi a wo pe John Mahama semu a ebeye wo de enye wo de enso sankofo ya na ekose nkofo bi achi nipa beye numusia emreko a ye project anase program a ewiase afa na nyina hundreds of thousands of people ehwe bo mu beye numusia se chale yenye away ni amfa to social media bibia na ye de ato ene won se oya wo jata bi ole ema jata no aye penimu ene wo attack you. This is a lesson to all politicians. Say nia enye yede ye wo enye wo de no men kohye obi achi say sebita fracha or your political opponent inti eden onye we condemn this particular act, but ni obi be kan say e yo mo fi asem e NDC fo na o manye o masem e na o mo kan na dodo na NDC fo na say wanye hwe amom damango enti sebita fracha onfa ninsem enkodo eno na nyema aban eye na wotwe mu no ye de agu ye twa ho foni a ye ba be yi de a kire mu nti say government this week aye treasurer our trouble the great trouble constituency here honorable Kwaku Otin Amponsa our treasurer edema the great trouble constituency then number say o hwe dwumadi we ye chia o papa yo odofo ne ye ba bedi nkomo kakra e de afa ehumesua Ghana ye say ewiase afa na nyina o man bia mpuntuo egina ehumesua so na enhyehyɛ baako a sebeta fracha ye mu bi mi amene mo kasa ekura no na ebi fa me ho eye ne afa no student loan scheme anase SNIT loan scheme mo ne me ya adwuna anase mo bet open no guarantor sebeta fracha say nipa no so guarantor no so esese by force oyo obi a otua SNIT na eho abeye den ama nipa bebre mi say me bre pa danger is that na omadwe yo mo say wo wie sukuu no na se wan kotua loan na ono ne sika na wo SNIT no na ebe den ye betete nti na nipa bebre enno mo kon se o mo be guarantee ade ama enkrofo na ye tete se aban aye ho adwuma bebre yenso aye pese ye kosua ade e wo university ni other tertiary institutions no sa aboa yen bebre nti ene ye ne student loan trust fund mpenifo ebedi enkomo afa omadwuma eya omoye edeboa Ghana especially ni mebe share so discussion a ehu hia pa esane wo ho na so omo wie no omo ko manimu a eno so nhyehyɛ ben na aban ayede adasa adwumaku no ano na ansana meyi na kyerɛ mu no mebo na baso pa esane se ye bo ne pono se ye pese ne twe sankomo we o se da bi we de ne ameye bia me de beto enkyɛn na maba esane se saa nkomodie we ade a ebeboa papa ora nana ajay yeboa a ye CEO edida student loan trust fund na mensakan papa memwajo emwakwaba
ya bejo so hene
na onwo ye de
nyame adaroma
yeda nyame ase yeda wase se wabeka yensa ene enumre yi minim se wo dwumadie bebre na mum ahwefo so megidi se o mani agi se ene oba be kyekye ye enyemam umre no eswa but men se umre ye ka education a MPP amanyoku no clear on HSC a yaka ho asemo a yabo ho dewura sane wonim no nhyehyɛ anase mfitiase no na ensem wo ho bebre na headmasters ni headmistress ewia aduane a yede koma nkwalai se be ya nkwala no be fie a on besu se achire o ma wofo se omunya aduane ni na ye de pressure beto aban so otumu se aban a streamline ade no ma se be etu mpon eba no infrastructure so a ya bo hu de road bebre aban asi asuku dining hall any dormitory ni enyema bebre a de boa ama your friend is in Ghana humasua no akoso na obi a ohwe yan sisi a ebi won ma no ontida si twantia SLTF ofa obeka se modwuma enisen
yo ahina mako medase na machia atiefo nyina so
ene ahwefo
ene ahwefo nyina na maba ene adeba aje so oji sika na de ato 1980 no book loan no esiye no omude subsidies grants ene man kakra no omude boa school for no anso buy eno achi no na sa snit loan a woka no buy the snit loan no so buy from 1989 na 205 ena omampani kufo say snit no omunko ye broni beka so omunko mandate say investments ne ade no ena oti student loan trust fund said the enim ne nei the free 205 bepem ne no student loan trust fund no agina ho a agina ne na
send ade bia ye kan no every human centered policy bia wo Ghana ha bia no introduced by the new patriotic party and one is this because it was 2005 that time no mampeni kofo na ye mampeni yes and what this student loan trust fund
I said in ne buy
mpacho to aso
na if we say buy and bepem ne no ya ma asua for 232,000 age busianu bi e de akọ school pom na de ye no ya wo say public and private universities
na before we be ko ho no minim say wo kan na escape me there em say mo fapem anything like mo statutory then na ma ewo mu as an institution mrabe na ewo mu as an institution
a student loan trust fund act no and the we no buy na your mandate say ibronika say your mandate then na trust fund na say the also trust fund na say obi a all school pom mu no ohia moa no etimi bua no sikasem mu ama oje busia no bi e de ko school pom na ewie so a yajeje busia no yajeje a ne asa de ama omodi etire no enso ajibi ye ne anso na ye ma allowance omo college of education no omo
teachers of education
yes during President Mahama time no na do aban de abano
na mona mosuye na etua that's good
it is a mandate no
all right and now kasa mama 232,000 students more private and public
say we ye Ghana ni ba no na ka o say kan no na miensa na edin
papa
anti ete suba mienu ama chire kura baako na baako no still na edin ma binom say obenya obi ama
meme time no na baako no but baako no no em say na mienu bra me bra ye pa ansa menya nipa mienu no mo guarantee ama me
edika na so ye Ghana ni ba no onya kwan o school pom na wo Ghana card sese no ade a ehia aye Ghana card edi say onya kwan na wo Ghana card a wo apply loan na de amount na sese no ye de nsakra bebre abam enti no loan kura na ehia say wo ba ye ho na wa be fill papers bebre
good
ya no online enti wa akuta phone anase ofie or laptop obetimi de apply adi loan bi na ya wo zonal offices aso wo said you can school pom bebre no ya wo office kakra bi ho no so betimi akwa o betimi aboa and ya wo two regional offices baako wankran ha baako so okumase enti no ya ma loan je na ayemre Okay. Say uko online. www.sltf student loan trust fund.gov. .gh.
Okay.
And ubako a page or na amount prompts. I just say over fast or the application.
Okay. That's very good. Now, obi be bisa say sikana modebo suafo bisiano. Mjidi say free baby neba mo source of funding no efri one mamu
sika de bo bosiano emra bia etimi enye sikafi ba ko ye get fund.
Okay, good.
Get fund no ye sika omo asoso yasene emesika no biba.
Okay.
Enya bisu free telecommunication tax 1%. So ama say etimi didi bosiano. Na say eba na etimi ede ama bosiano.
All right. So because your ability to retrieve the loans no very difficult. Say be ya mo benye sika dia ma afoforo.
No guarantor loan no. Ye pa hontuma June last year June. Ewo Kwame Nkrumah Agyapong.
Okay.
KNUST.
Okay.
Sabusia ayomu ajamdifo no ni ho a better na yafa
because Ghana card pe na mo se nipa no be present nti mo ko tata nipa mo ko hunu wo he na mo de agimusika na mo tumi de amafofo
so say no abe broni beka Ghana card no sa biometric information na also no ma etimi ehwehwe akwanuasa bebre so
okay
kane no so obije busia no bi na owie na osesane phone number kra na na hwehwe ayeden anase bia otu kwotran ba bia open na unhu no na guarantors no nya guarantors na agi busia no mai
obe go through stress and sana watumi abetu anti no na just be bom abaso so it means that sa system ya modi agu akwan mu obetumi akase ama recovery rate no ekoso
check ane no na ayi ba kono se student loan no say anye Ghana hankwa na wo say ewo aman bebre so nipa bebre na akosua enwoma awa brichman mu no obaka cho say a student loan
okay
so kwa na oji loan a just a bia or scholarship
okay
on scholarship dey just a oji bosia na de ku school no wi a na watua so na aye bosia so a edafom so say over pair emusa say sebe kofa o apakoku fu bi dey aginamu
okay
so de ohia ye Ghana card
okay
entino utu say ayi omampanyin aye no say enwomasua no edanakoma so
sabepepe
entino omana ye mre
good
ama oni biefo no
good
aso atimi asua nwoma akọ mpempenso bi ebise oman bia no nipa bi dodo no a asua nwoma kwanimu no na ama oman no so etu anamon so
okay
enti ama loan no oji a emra awoko school ni nyina no ntua se mfie na ade ku school a obaje ayi no mfie na uwie a afie dika no ase eye oye national service eno nti no untua so obi na de ba de ebeje beje se emra show se tua uwie sa ma afi ba ko ka ho mfie mienu no twam a afi wo mfie nwotwe a odi tua
wow
it is a loan a wo mfie du a odi tua so
okay
enti no se bia o pese se no ntimi nka se na bia me fie ni bi ndiment bi anko school high school no e free aban so ama akwan a obetumi de age busia emugo na odi akọ school pom
na interest na e was abesia omo hia Ghana card pe e de baba gi loan besen 12%
yes
anya 10% 12% because me 10%
no
12
12% but o de fafe
what the total other commercial loans no not just 12% our form pa
12% that would 10 years na etua
na eye anisa
so eye pa anya eye anisa
eye pa
say 12% no would 10 years bank be na ebe ma mfie dodo sa se fatua so
yeah na obi betumi asɔre prekope se ode muka enti oba mu office na ewo izi koko asalam down no obetumi ekute sika ne de aba ho se oba betua ne ka ode
oh yes I would buy beje
so
say but on say ubetum the check aba na say the sika no ba would buy beje but say ya na ye ma sika tua na ye mre I just say bosumi bia na otua kakra na otua kakra em say otam sika puduo ni nyina na so odi betua ai emransi kwan
okay na yamfa ne se mabeje mo besia yi bi ye nyina ye nim se adwuma ho asem ne kano kana kakra enti mo nhyehyɛ no according to act no se obi age mo besia ni bia mfie mienu achi ansa na oyeden o hyase mmra no hye no se ontua no kakra more stated amount to be a hono mo say nipa ni tua potin say bia by month say utua 250 and say ni I mean
ejina dodo sika a oje yeso say obi wo ha mfie na nyina oje
okay
obi oje no mfie mienu
okay
ene ayi enti jina sika dodo a oje ye no so na sika na ya ma utua no enye sika bia dosum bia
okay
obi okra bia be say bia 100 cedis a month and as a 200
okay
na obi wana say iswasa na opese odi bi ka ho
okay
say bia obetumi atua ne ntem ama afri ho
okay
anti enye say etwa sika pudu bi say chinchina bosome no
okay
fabra na fa betua
okay so me wo school no meje besia ni bi me example na me site no mabeje mo besia ni bi level so obetumi age right from level 100
yes
okay level 100 level 200 300 400 ni nyina meje besia ni be mfa nza afibia no na mo ma me be ebia 1000 Ghana
okay
enti 4 years ne be so no na ebia me de mo ka 4000 sa me wie school now me wie school na no ebia na for whatever reason menya 4000 na me pese mo de mamo. Do you have any special arrangement for that?
oh yes so when you 4000 na person betua oba ya beje say eno no na akat atwa interest no kra so ama
aha na me pese entra me bisa sa question we say you forfeit the interest na that so no so mo ma me 4000 me wie school na e bia de chi ya menya me 4000 say munye musika
yes
okay
ama loan no anka say travel 10 years
no number of years no
otwa so
good
anti abema interest so eso ate
okay good now say my wie school mrana share me say 2 years after school say me tua me wie ye be 4 years 5 years me nya adwuma na ne me nya adwuma dia me ye den etua me loan minim say obega say emrano des fine but me opepa no say metua loan me wie school be 3 4 5 years ni me nya adwuma emra anansa nhihye bi wo ho a obi betumi aba mo aso say oh ebi a minim say me de moka wo na mo me nya adwuma enti mo ma me bi a ebre say na because na say me say mo be publish defaulters o mo de moka no e wo newspapers ma te say mo ba be publish a metumi aba mo aso aka che mo so ebi a mo ma me mre say na me fantua me loan
say odika yetutuka so
yetutuka I like that
yeah yetutuka and say ebi a enipa no etimi ba aso
yeah
say bia one e be nhihye bia etimi no eye nhihye no na de omnu say oman mu ayete no okasa djuma aya na bebre no adwena aye omu say aba djuma
office work yes
and we go ha owie say onya aba djuma nti no okasa bia onya adwuma nti emra no nkire say gise onya ayi aba djuma na game for employment asa no asha se atuatua if say dem no kan obu a onya adwuma so sabe sika auditor credit eye phone calls nkwan anka wetimi aboabo no e de atuatua
oh na je na say course a o ye de maybe some pakpakpa we be betumi man survive because nipa no must survive before obetumi have the ability to pay.
The ability to pay no. And I'm going to say na enyina there people so are gainfully employed.
Betumi atua power back.
Yeah. So and you share your records and nipa bi wo ha obo okra na national service time no anka mra no enhye ne kiti se ontua no. No asha se no otua na kakra.
Okay.
Obi on so a wawie oya djuma a je se yetimi hu se oya djuma so na ontua.
Okay.
So
okay.
And ni tua no de ya na enyina adwuma kese a wanya eye so.
Okay. Yo ye beda si nana J yeboa a oye penin kese oda aban asuye ya ye frɛ no Student Loan Trust Fund ena ye no twetwe enkomo no ukoji loan na kona kotua na omunya foforo ensam fama afoforo so ene ye hwɛ loan ekwan a aban aye no afaso de aye no mre de ama esukufo omo kɔ school pon ne other tertiary institutions se be ya omo so omenya bibi kakra de asoso mase na sikasem anhye da ankoye den amom wo bra omo wo school pon no mu no ye onunyamfo nana Agye yeboa ena ye ne no twetwe nkomo nana me no ye wi a ne sa na mo offices no wo he fa na obi betumi anya mo ebia mo contact bi ne ade na yen ya ye de mo ka no yetumi afrem wo so ene mo di nkomo.
Yeah, office no wo Asalam down.
Okay.
But yesa wo ebi wo your zonal offices. Maybe I say school pom oko to say University of Ghana, UPSA, and major institutions no. Your offices ewo ho. And anye Accra and Krankwan ewo. There will be other regional capitals no. And baby uko Kipusa your office our University of Cape Coast, Winneba, and all those places.
Yeah.
Now, your number so our has a be as a waiting there.
Yo,
and so
answer na me the number no betu dwano. Ma mi bisa o question bi. Say sa loan scheme we. Eniwa eden na beba.
Sa loan scheme, answer Ghana has no. Ya woniama bi wo ho a ya na yehu asomfa so. Last month, a NIPA 11 delegation of 11 people in Tanzania ever had student loan.
Tanzania?
Yes.
Ebe suya Ghana for a student. Yes. That's good.
Ama yenya delegation from Kenya and other countries are umbehe.
Wow.
On said Nigeria to about no. Tinubu the first province our dema students and said obey introduce student loan.
Sir?
Yes. Now student loan I make
say Nigeria omu nibi.
Omu nibi I national student loan to say yeah.
Okay.
Now oman bia no say enema mienu a ekoso aba we mu a e magana tumpon no. Edin kan e free SHS.
Okay.
As a free SHS no na abansa the student loan and so abek ta achiri a. That is a enwumasua da oman no so.
Yeah.
Now oman bia na invest in the youth any education na e oman a say etumpon.
Sir.
Di asidana e de be mo man panyin say na nisia de hunu no. Enwumasua eda nakoma so. Na afi so opese omo NBA for no. As timisua enwuma eko manim.
Okay.
And the student loan and free SHS. America I don't know ama omano mbembezo ekon. The Ghana no say anywhere nipa no bebre say they become about 332,000. Sa crofo no ke bia omuntumi go school. Okay. Anko manim.
Okay. You order for student loan trust fund for my contact 03022318886 and now say 03022318887. Mesa bosu 030221886 and now 03022318887 and now 05015845563 05015845563 4563 ofre numbers here ombetumi aboa opa na so se opese utua o loan a me encourage ye nyina se kakra ba wonsem a 50 series kro ombeji 100 series ombeji wo de ne kakra 8 years no kro endu na watumi awie na wo so ho ayeden ato na unua ono so pesa amwa no watumi ayeden anya bi megidi se papa with the Ghana card no I think say a whole conversation me pempenifo abana ya kire the importance of the Ghana card em say Ghana for ensheda ante Ghana card na sem asiye because a bedroom ribino I've been told say a bedroom ribino with your Ghana card unya nya adwuma wo na tu pe aban kra betumi ehu say eye nana Agyapong a wanya adwuma wo na tu enu ti say wo de ka bia aban nim say sia wanya adwuma a wo betumi atua woka ne aba bajika nti Ghana card nde ayade a ebeboa papa
ohene Ghana card no I say uko America your social security number na Ghana no ebedu sam pepen so no ebedu mrebi no Ghana ni ye wowa na de number na ma
okay
ebedu achi akopim so bewu so na wo sa number na ukose bom mu kra ehwewa ebihu enti eba sa na ema ope busia sise Ghana no de enti a okwaje busia na interest rate no wosoro no ase busia na ye risky ze nipa no je a ope na wonhu no enti bedum pepe so bi a obi a wo Ghana card ye hwehwe to student loan say no sa Ghana card na aboa ma etimi ayegigi sika no
okay
dodu chen kane no ebe kakra no na ayesa wo na tu a ye pewo a o Ghana card ne ye de behwehwe
okay
enti eye dwumadie bi a abana aya bi a ye ku anim no Ghana fo nyina beti ase ebeboa ye ekwan bebre so
yo nana wo de me jawa mo akọ na mom e bi a o last words na mo stakeholders o mom ne mo adwuma anything for your people na yanko
okay asida na medima na 2 na se nipa bebre boayen ewo sa kwantu ya etu so especially any students na adwuma
okay
international Union of Ghana Students NUCS any wo mudin sa wo so bebre
okay
na to say even colleges of education
okay
or be to say print off omo allowance no so etuatua no na ye no ye ne wo nyina aye nkabom na ye boama enwomasua aye mre ewo Ghana m
okay
na Ghana nso atimi apa na ntuma pa afra
okay
anti asida na ye de ma aban no se owo sa anisuade hunu no na o se asoye te se student loan ade no mukna na ye nso atimi aboa na Ghana ni babia no atimi asua nwoma
yo odofo na afi so be ka se yen ye bie yapono e de amamu bibi biara mo pese mo ye ne ye bo ho de road mamu no mo ba ene mo betrans ya hihye na ye de aboa mo mpacho otimasi nti woko a no mpanimfo trans se na true ye se ye bie yapono e de amamu de road bia mo pese ye bo e de boa mo in terms of recovery ni sa nyama nyina mo pese ye mamu e be use ye fidi e de aboa mo odofo eye papa nana Agyapong oda student loan trust fund SLTF ano na ye no atwetwe enkomo no medane me hu sima be 30 seconds na masan abasisia Abium ediba the seat show so on the 2 television and then numre senior me bom nkaye na otwetwe mu no court nsem a epie free wo manga mu Anas Armeya Anas ne nsem a de down court senka court emmo honorable Kennedy Agyapong Kwaku anase omumbo no ka 25 million Ghana cedis ne yemfa ma no van wasa ne sire mu no ade a court abo agu na yesi sa asem we ye bekoso edi ho nkomo a esane se senia adwoada no me lawyer ema yete ase no se judge ni se case we mammoth case na je say case a emu odu ohwe nipa na involved asem na ye de akokot na je say asem a asenhia de ma wo man Ghana enunti ehu behia se ye bekoso edi ehu nkomo na ye nyina ya da ye ho so. Let me put on record say ye nchiri obi biara se bi obeye bibi e de aboa anase bibi pa e de aboa wo man Ghana na emom ekwan a onekunu efa so de ye no yade a ho te isane say profession bia e wo ne ethics ye kan no ethics adwuma mi ye ya training me say ma membetra no enni obi atem ya training me say ma membeye membetwa ntro enkyere obi a se bi wape ne bre na ohwe me enu nti se me betra na se me twa ntro na the standard of the profession na se ethics no yade a mebu so betra na me di obi atem a standards no yade a mebu so enu nti ye nkyiri se obi use good standard and as a proper laid down procedure or de ebema ye nyina ya ahweye sane se o man Ghana mpuntu no se eda obia akoma so na emom se wo be hyeda se ne kan wo be hye memi like usum ni fidie no wabetom otom wia no wabe yi akire Ghana for ekwan a wo fa so a usum fidie ni de eno de enka ho em say video na honorable legal team e de court ekobo kire lawyer anasa judges na omo etie ehwe nsem no miye na omo de passes a judges ye yi kakra e de akire mu enanu mre so ye be hwe nsem no em say video bi so ade a epie pa na obi a ben wo na no ne wo chef show no ebia wasore se bi okogun show na bibi ka che ne se wo mra wo betena ehun set no video bi so a apia ye ba be yi ni nyina ye de kyeremu enyema ekoso ewo oman Ghana efasa Anas enyuma yi ehun enunti me guest as usual waji ejwa lawyer mapa manu title say oye doctor o say onye doctor me dem friend doctor lawyer Charles Kwaku Amoh Darteh minia mo adwo mo akwaba
ya minia
ti send there
me ho ye pa na so
ye ho ye na o shirt ni very nice
oh sir made in Ghana
sir
made in Ghana shirt
ye pam wa ha
ye pam Ghana ya
wow.
You see, baby, our man do now. Also, we grow what we eat and we eat what we grow.
Atade o she ye pam no ha.
Be made in Ghana.
Wow.
I believe in Ghana. I believe in made in Ghana.
Quality no
yes.
O say ye nyema ya nheda anto ye boase man ye ntino me won say ye made in Ghana.
Oh, made in Ghana. Me am tailor.
Ye what tailors ni designers bebre a omo pam nyema papa but for made in Ghana na ye kan ebi ni o. So better frache anyway what dey be di ehun nkomo
no but before but eno ni ade a honorable akompreko da bia oka say Ghana ha no ye wo sika pa ye betimi a depend e wo ye nia ye ho so instead say ye be depend wo importation say dey no free abrochireba don't you believe in say maybe enyuma mema nyuma abakrom ha na ye use krom ha na ye resources na dia ye niema ebeboa yen na ye dia boy bra asoman na abroso no na fe ya toma amanonefo
good
enti made in Ghana first bibia about Ghana no any idea was a promo to even tourism crowd no in Ghana ha was a year near the sika near the bo on mine home buy enti honorable akompreko the team po ba kon so ne say import substitution industries okay say beboa amagana ha ya build a lot of factories ebe use Ghana ha agudia ana raw materials onyame edi amayen insese edi be ko amanone fo akodaada no abefo kwan so abeton na boarding di ama Ghana fo no ye beye ni wa ha na a taste na ye wo free ye mofrase ye nananom wo no pass on abayen so no ya maintain ni ye di Ghana nuane ya hye Ghana ntare ya ye Ghana niema ade ama Ghana for, and then when we build the Ghana business brand, that is his point, when we build the Ghana business brand now now we use that brand to penetrate into the African market.
Good.
The after ye building abana ye this secretariat na bahano akompre kon say this is the moment to build the country. By build the country, through say, ye produce for ourselves, near added value, agro processing, say rice cry be produced for Ghana using all the arable lands. Now you produced for Ghanaians. It says be perfume de eka hono. Na Ghana for di, na Ghana for nya hodini, na Ghana for atimia ton bi wo Nigeria, atimia ton bi wo Egypt, atimia ton bi wo Burundi, Swaziland. Trade among ourselves. But you can only trade. So if one can to be produced within through specialization. Now add the value. Now packaging is right. Now innovation is now the discipline of the mind is Ghana is ripe enough per a theory.
Okay.
What you say? Yeah, I acompregoism. Acompregoism. They say Ghana first, voice of the voiceless, hope for the hopeless. You be use Ghana internal resources now they are building a country. Send you be Ghana be far into a efra. And to be the amidasi piece of manya sa kwanya. Mami take this opportunity. Na menchia your friends say your friends say your phone you na say enumerate o manya man sa akwanya. Empo wo amanya sa akwanya say ye medu dure ye man ho. Na ye hu de o man ne ko. Na se futuo bi wo ho a yemfa ma ye ho na onyame onhyira ye anu nyamo a anu nikabia enka twedi yampon se enempo o ma ye tinkwam. As a matter of fact, me chair the campaign. I will even call them the campaign team, the listening tour team.
Exactly.
The listening tour team, because we haven't started our campaign yet.
Sir.
The listening tour is listening tour. Ken listens. Also, if you want to be a leader, first be a servant. Matthew 20. If you want to be a leader, first be a servant. Serve the people, and to be what we are serving the people. So I just say we tear one more sem.
Good.
And what Ken is, what Honorable Ken is doing is say of visit areas, constituencies. Now on din komo just to understand them. And it's a who understand you will be challenges in the problems. Then you can provide the right solution.
Yes.
What you say? And it's about what let us build together through listening. That's what he's doing. It's not campaigning. I'm sending the record right.
All right. Ura Charles,
yes, sir.
Kwaku Amoh Darteh ena mote ne nkano. Na yenko straight to ana mamenje aboafo nkra to obeye sima na mensamra sia. So, order for some more babium at about the seat show so the two television. Me guess lawyer Amoh waji edwa ye babe. Na me can video be asem order for a short video kakra bi. Na mesre se ubeye krado na watie ubepe aso na watie wahwe na wankasa waye your friend say analysis say beya lawyer ebeya analysis wo ho na nkomo e bedi a one ne nya adwen a wo so betumi akire wadwen nye atenidi na ye yi saade we e de akire mu say beya mo behu ne ekoso e wo sumase e wo oman Ghana mu yen konkohwe sa video ne mbra.
He's angry. Yeah, they are angry. Oh, well, I'm coming. I'll go with you to them. Well, you just sit here. Then you talk to him. You let him. Can the president? You ask questions. Can the president really help you? You know how much you are speaking to the political party. You can speak generally. You've done this before. So,
Shay, can you push a little bit?
Sit here. Sit here. He will be here. Where should I sit?
And switch off that light for me.
Wait, will we make meeting here? Yeah, you will make one here, and you and him and Ahmed will come here to make another meeting. This one will be short, but this way you give money.
Money is here?
Money is there. I will be saying things for you.
صلاح انتظر الوقت انتظر. Then let's see, I'm going to use it.
Tell us about this stuff, yeah.
Yeah. انتظر يا أخي انتظر شو جنبت لك؟
He's angry.
Yeah, they are angry.
Oh, well, I'm coming. I'll go with you to them. Well, you just sit here. Then you talk to him. You let him. Can the president? You ask questions. Can the president really help you? You know how much you are speaking to the political party. You can speak generally. You've done this before. So,
Shay, can you push a little bit?
Sit here. Sit here. He will be here. Where should I sit?
And switch off that light for me.
Wait, will we make meeting here? Yeah, you will make one here, and you and him and Ahmed will come here to make another meeting. This one will be short, but this way you give money.
Money is here?
Money is there. You'll be saying things for you.
صلاح انتظر الوقت انتظر. Then let's see, I'm going to use it.
Tell us about this stuff, yeah.
Yeah. انتظر يا أخي انتظر شو جنبت لك؟
He's angry.
Yeah, they are angry.
Oh, well, I'm coming. I'll go with you to them. Well, you just sit here. Then you talk to him. You let him. Can the president? You ask questions. Can the president really help you? You know how much you are speaking to the political party. You can speak generally. You've done this before. So,
Shay, can you push a little bit?
Sit here. Sit here. He will be here. Where should I sit?
And switch off that light for me. Wait, will we make meeting here?
Yeah, you will make one here, and you and him and Ahmed will come here to make another meeting. This one will be short, but this way you give money.
Yo, Adeshima, say video ya mo share some few minutes video yi ye de kire mo se be ya mo be hu se because propaganda bi enam mframam say judge no ne bu na afu anase ne nkrofo nti na passes our judgment no but unko law school kra na enyema ni bebre ho no ma sebe tafrache sebe enyado broni frɛ bibi common sense wankasa wo de wadwene fa ho a oso betumi eboa asem no na o share video no sene amene wo nyina ye hwe sisi ya there were 3 people broni bi shake bi a ye kire no ye like ye coach no omo ye rehearsals ti ye kwakọ seti obi up no ye kwakọ entrapo obi enye obi akeke president enti shake no ye kire no okwan ye anas ba wuhwe video na there is abrantie here na say owu ye ayefe no Ahmed Swale owo video num ona na ohye efita na ote ho no ena ye obra so ehye tuntumi ya na odi gina nchen ena shake no eno so ote empa no so ye kire no say wuhia president na ye say anase can say because o say den otini ya o say a political fight enti political fight oni hwan na enya sa political fight oni hwan na ebekun sa political entokwa no orofo sa same way nsem hihia say asiema it will come up Ahmed Swale ya owo video imi ne mo ka say waye nyame dia o shake no well only God can tell na say ena memegidi say nyama say ena ma judge ni gina so ka say trimupo a anas owo a ode yes investigation enye se betafrache wode eboa woman no na emom for his selfish and personal interest intina judge ni ka say anas is engaging in investigative terrorism and then no maybe sa judge ye ka so be a terrorist ase chese oni hwan eye broni ka se eye teaser ye koye nim no more videos wo hodo ma ye beyi e de akire mu na mo hu se honorable Kennedy Agyapong no se be okasa anye se okasa keke hu owo nyina so enu ti na court no ehwe nsem no mu no omo so omo pass judgment omo throw eye announce ni defamatory suit no den etwene ye lawyer
yes sir
we there enka enyema ebedi nkomo enenu but wahwe kakra bi mama narration den na wo kan fa wo kan fa sa yi hu o sire mensire
ntia mesire ni say
yeah
we no so ka so kan brofu mu abeka say papastros na papastros no che say ridiculous esire because all her video no say ye prepare the actors no na me fa ne currency ambeswali yen ka busu afọ ya
yeah
or no or prepare no anas kochi wo mo and the fake shake so eti ho or also be ni role be play ni na no ye prepare omo for the grand scheme amasa plot no na the hu ye no say or you su word be say a political fight yes a political fight the omo ye nyina no involve politics politics afi wa hunu wa nti a judge ni kan say in all honesty no the anas no bia no na it has got nothing to do with journalism.
Yes,
judge ni kan say
yes
or see the anas bia has got nothing to do with journalism.
I know verdict no
61 page 61 okay. It has got nothing to do with journalism because anas na free na no ba no ye nyina hu video mu say or say adia ya ye no a political fight. Na bibi be political fight there. Na say 2 parties be and na one fighting for what? They are fighting for political power. Okay? They are fighting for political power. And it's sad when the sequel, the way in the sequel no any KOA 4.
Okay.
Yeah, na almost plan say ombe en trouble. Trapo and on be sum Africa, Cote d'Ivoire, Prime Minister, he be sum fidie. Na fe no almost sign at the fee abeka. Now dankwa akufo-addo, MPP president, the president of the Republic of Ghana,
yes.
The head of state and the commander in chief of the Ghana Armed Forces. The fee abeka amananimo nyam any Ghana for bra womwa bre akosan lie 7 December. Atwa ba say papa yi ne pese wo di yeso. not the any pa eba omaim. Political fight against who? Against the entire country.
That's a good question. Against who?
Against who? Against the entire country. And if Ivory Coast, the Cote d'Ivoire Prime Minister count they are, next against Ghana, against Ivory Coast, and then in the sub-region.
And then eventually the whole of Africa.
In the sub-region. Political fight, you call it? Judge in the first side said, no. A Juma anas ne yen. Say before Becca Kwan or say the modus operandi, a choir of Fasu Juma, and we just saw it in the video. A choir of Fasu Juma, we just saw it in the video. Entrapment or prepare warm. Was almost I said, "Okobo bona ya rehearsal." We ya rehearsal. Oba kawe, oba minka say, "Munti teno, munye ni say," preparing their minds. Now in all no crowd, okay, shake. That shake is not even a black person. Obi or free no a fake shape so o may play a role as a shake. Now obi onye shake fake that is onye genuine. Obi onye genuine or a counterfeit. Now say counterfeit so there o ya chiwa ya fa ho nchew. And say if a Ghanaian a true journalist what we call high obi say on misrepresentation to misrepresent. Say oye shake emra onye shake. Say oye high buffalo emra onye high buffalo. To entrap the president. Yes, indeed. In fact, it was a political fight.
And the lawyer, will somebody be right to say, politicians been a shene chise or munkonko sete or mampeni up, nemfengu abayan anymore.
That we can say. And the judge
but so Obikasa is the person right?
Now listen, the judge in Busa questions. Question a judge in Busa and he say. If you look at Anas, Arimiyao Anas, one, or a lawyer, two, or say a journalist. And as our two professions, we say, Aduma Mienu way or Ghana, hadn't we are saying, Sajumano, and produce dollars. To shake it, a hoon, how the fake shake, or the cross here, and one was say, so Amoh Badu buy bags, bottle of dollars. Yeah, almost free. Ghana eba Dubai or no crowd eye ne nwanwa. And the judge in Busa say sa a lawyer and a journalist. Aduma mu ye ne say produce enwo dollars dia na say sika do omu nya no hen. The question is na Anas Arimiya Anas was being sponsored internally a question or externally we are yet to find out.
Okay.
That is if he's brought before the law. Yeah, Judge Nika say he's a criminal. And a criminal is walking on the street of this country. And so a criminal, that's a judgment, so be a criminal there. Now, me fool say we were as Nanka, the BNI, and now say the Secret Service, and now say the CID, and now say National Security Crowd, pick to do further investigations. Now you find out maybe the source of wealth. And why so Onye says Sikano? And why say he's saying that this was a political fight? They say it's a political fight. They say involving the president of Ghana there. To me, they say you want to cause an insurrection. So to a Bible, political fight. There is no fight in this country. Politically, Ghana is stable. And to be a person or wage political fight to be on the presidency, it's dangerous. Now, own I say, but we do a hearing in some course. So if you call page 61, Judge, you see in all honesty, in all honesty, the plot by the plaintiff and his group in exhibit KOA4. Yeah, I had a sequel to what we just saw. And now a prepare master exhibit KA4 a buyer has nothing to do with journalism. It was a scheme.
A scheme.
A scheme. There can't be a scheme. A well plan. A planning. That you saw the planning stages. You saw the planning stages in the video we just watched. Video was all planning. You play this role. You add this question. Indeed, you no for the agro because a political fight. Okay, a political fight. A manual sem and tokwa. A manual sem and tokwa. A nibre asem. But the question is, it's against who? Political fight. And a fight, so dear, one person cannot sit back and say, I'm fighting. I involve two. And it was Anas Arimiya and his group and the politics of the state and the power of the state. And the judge say, you see, it was a scheme for grabbing power. It was a scheme for grabbing power.
And also,
page 61.
Okay.
It was a scheme of grabbing power. And until one the was a political fight. What you say?
Because lawyer, no amanyosem na ye no onka ho. Onya de a obegina say obi nto ne so aba. It is a political fighter.
Yes.
What exactly do you mean?
O say e amanyosem. Political fight batwi mu a e amanyosem.
Amanyosem ntokwa na ye ko a. Nti oni hwa na enya saa e amanyosem apre no.
Meanwhile, you need any party called Anas Arimiyal party. But we have MPP. We have NDC, we have GUM, you were Aproku, you were so many other parties are all Ghana almost fighting for what? For power. For power. And so because idea I am on your semoa, and then I say they're not all ye biano, then journalism. It has got nothing to do with the judge was right.
This video has revealed in some judge, just say
the judge was right.
Yes, and some person share announce in any team response or to job. But before you be response, no, say better fracture. Who share video now? Lawyer, because a bedroom baby no. Ubo say a brand table to me a catch a Ghana phone you say yenda and will sleep.
Yes. Now
say meba say okasa yenda so say better fracture. Yeah, soldier phone ya police phone you na dey e bedabi. One day, you best order na abrante omampeni wo Ghana. Through whatever means.
There will be an interview.
It is okay a political fighter. Ghana for muma yenwini hu ye. Lawyer.
Yes.
Miteo.
You see a pot of IGP Crampo interview no Otimubia. It's a Welch or Kuta power. But look at where he got the power from. Judge say it was a scheme for grabbing power by the back door. And satisfying plaintiffs, that is Anas Arimiyal Anas, insatiable taste for power.
Wow.
Insatiable taste for power. Or say I say obi a comde no. Na na bre na Bible say obubom se jata. Na ope aduane adi. Enti political fight. Judge say ofa ekwan achi on the all through party politics. But offer a prochi na what the political power because the quiet taste a common dinner for power anumpo etuminka.
Okay.
What you say? And now apart from the insatiable taste for power no or some publicity.
Say nipa be hunu.
People will say, hey, and so yeah, why you say yo, the tiger eye, yo, hey, we don't we are more, we can investigate we hey, judge said yo, Jim. I feel you see, your friend say immigration for customs, or be much no, near call your friend say Galam say, no remu, and or gravel power, then publicity and fame, and awards and rewards. Onya award no say nya reward. But the reward no in law, and as a reward no compensation in reward. Say reward will be for good work done. Now reward no, I don't know say and go for your on the reward no, and now say so or chow video no, now all the bachelor say master what idea we went to a car, is that also counted as a reward?
So what awards be brave?
Yes.
Enyumakuo ehun se na adwuma oye no e de ode boa enwiase na se Ghana mpuntu nti ye ma no e bo na abaso e wo saa adwuma na woye no
eno ya award ya ma certificate ya ma award ya ma but reward I'm rewarding you master Gifo good work done you have been rewarded enti oje award no oje reward oje award no oje reward insatiable taste for power. And no the video here can say, oh, Papa, this is a political fighter. This is the reason for that political fight. Okay. And the money or say, since the president is an embodiment of the soul of the nation, Ghana, the soul of the nation, any unwarranted plot to be a whom here, out of nothing.
Okay.
Out of nothing, be him. O plan be o head na so bia na mo tete president you enter into Jubilee House. Na yanko set up the president. You see, yanko set up the president. Massa, for what? We don't know. the political fight or when a kanye and a video we actually say the trimu pony need the ordinary honey. We don't know. Also, I said to entrap him to destroy his reputation. Whose reputation? The president of the Republic of Ghana. The reputation. The name Nyam. Yeah, or Germany or US or United Nations. What I say, or challenging French president or Kanyama to bring down his reputation, okay, and undermine his authority is reproachable. Because the yeah, nam say anything no. It was Ghana for a day. A chin and him. Oh, Nana said, "Ofu say honorable Kumpreku suit ya memoir." And a judge answered this well-written document, well-written judgment. Ya kasa judgment, ya di assembly nyina wie no. Ya case na do ni finality no. Na judge ni decision no is the judgment. Ya odi ababonti ya all reverse akompreku and defame no because some of kan nyina no na ya fair comment and he was justified because he was able to prove with evidence. And no, what I say? Nanka oto akoso ayesanti ka ebesi na de nanka enim de asie. Because obi was political fight, the political fights you don't fight it in piecemeal. Say me call my ba. And then kebe in continuum. Obe toswa akoswa until say obe bringing the temple, the presidential temple down and destroy the fame, the reputation of the president and the country and the party and even the citizens of Ghana. Now in say Ghana. You best standing on the international pedestal. Like I say, Ghana is the blaster of hope. Ghana is a producer cocoa. Ghana sometimes your friend is saying Gold Coast. Ghana Krana is the nearest country to the center of the earth. Among for Mumra, number visit the center of the earth. Mumma a castle Sewaha, Mumma near my Ghana Hano. After blaster for crack of boys who bunja this country. I'm President Crown or your papa. Not the brand of Ghana, the image of Ghana, the reputation of Ghana, the stance of Ghana. One person and his team. In exchange for political power. Power, reward and awards. And the judge, oh, now we be destroy ye na aka. I say, sad day we don't say Ghana for you now, sorry. Na omonya yi na all corner nimuno. Or say the attack of the defendant, yeah, on plaintiff, on that grounds, which I say, ewa niemana of fast wa odiyi anas arimi ya anas no, oma Ghana for who ni suni ne binds ne city ne niema all ya of faso, edidi femu Ghana for Ghana niya abofra, wa rank it through, wa pass it through the ranks, wa do wa FIFA, no di Ghana edi akosro no, wa pulu ne down, or say. That on that grounds you deserve commendation, not condemnation. And you say you bought honorable Akompreko Nabaso for what he has done. His boldness, his spirit of patriotism. Say I could draw a war, any draw done in my Ghana. Anyhow, or so I said no. I have all this evidence to prove and show and demonstrate. Said akwayi ye no and yet. And you crowd the big book Ghana Hufi or sorry one person to fight. And no crampon and the assembly call court. And as I read me out and the Kukra assembly call court, the Yamibe and producing evidence, producing evidence and Tomano Edra. Apa, I'm your Ghana for you know, judge no say, judgment no say. I won't even mention the judge. The judgment no say. And what's a Ghana for you know, a bo honorable Compreko. Na baso say papa why ya de mo akwapa no kwafo wadi kakra mu no kre o ma Ghana fo hu no kra ewom enunti e wo se ye bo na baso enti mo bia nsori nka say ena waje ni ye ena wa say okọ to them wakoye say wakoye say no ne waye no the judgment no wakamu no kre pa am ye hu say do ebibia aye pepepe na obi nu atie ade ba ko a me pese amanfo hu no say the decision I find the judgment. And sana judge be twerɛ no. Na judge no wadwene pa because judge ni nim say so what tie asɛm no na wanfa emra anto ho a na wanfa the right judgment ama. Enipa no a asɛne bebu atia no has the right to appeal. Okay. I also appeal. Na yeko fifi in the judgment ni mu e di fin ebeka no yeah and this is a judge or your judge was court of appeal and or bar down be city additional high court into a judge and adwene mu abobio na wo hwɛ kwan a wo de judgment ni ba ya na me teacher Opoku Agyapong o kyerɛ me evidence adansidie e wo court evidence no kyerɛ me wa bem papa o hwɛ judgment o say obi all law school bi should go and take and grab this judgment and read it so o pese o te defamation enipa ho efingu ase a kofa sa judgment yi ne read obeti defamation ase either through atemdidie slander ana through say libel ya twerɛ ebe kyerɛ kwan a ye fa so edi defamation echo court eniema court ehwɛ ansa na court comes into conclusion na the defenses are over ni nyina papa took his time and or the litany of cases like I say litany of cases are numerous cases are who do be and some na wa esia Supreme Court ka ho asem Court of Appeal ka ho asem ya esifri tete ba nyina no in foreign cases or the nyina be kyerɛkyerɛ kwan ye fa so edi judge offense defamation and the student of law bia no onkope sa case no na onkan na wonim say judgment so o deliver judgment in na it becomes the decision of the court. And it's all person appeal here. That time that must fire appeal they start counting when a judgment no you deliver. And the judge he did a good job. Me as a lawyer me read the case over 4 times because I am me there because me cry a chrema there. And one who say and some papa ne kan no who say okasaye or ye emotions e free mu. So who read the judgment it was well written. Before the trial emu da ho fine ukanya otiasie enti okan no kwachi o say look I have concluded or say and some ni nyina akiri to fine say based on the exhibit KAO1 KAO3 KAO4 the plaintiff which is Anas Arimiyao engaged in a crime of bribe taking and bribe giving. On say o say wo hwe yi na so wo hwe evidence no by the ekoso ni the ekoso yi na otumu say na Anas o jejeje adamude pesikama me they say no odi mo nkrofo no di man nkrofo and o say a person who commits a crime the man here who commits a crime is a criminal simplicity obi a ojeje bribe na oma bribe na o influencing nkrofo mo ye niema ni kwan sa wo ye na case kura one international dimension na was a court na judge quiz etiso otimi ye ma case ni ye basa dia na oje bribe dia according to the judge that person is a criminal simplicity until ha na kasa na say we judgment we aka dia na say secret service for one CID for one AG one what a BNI for ewe hen why are they not investigating this?
Yeah.
Because judgment say the person is a criminal.
Yeah. Now,
how can we have a criminal walking on the street of this country?
Okay.
What I say, and see every word uttered on a different case, blah, blah, blah. And to say bribe taking is dishonesty.
Okay.
Obia or J bribe a dishonesty, a fraudulent. Almost ever or see and so see honorable compare and not judge in the used to describe the activity. Yeah, Anas Arimi ya Anas. Why you know? What else? Or say a fraudulent, cheating, extortionist, thieving, korobo, blackmailing. Say ochi obi afifom, ochi obi afifodi a fee evidence as having taken and given bribe could not have actually be defamed by those words.
Wonderful.
Enti obi a waje bribe. Obi a watch
bribe
video onoba compare Japan I produce videos to the court because also justified. Once because I'm justified you have to prove your justification by showing evidence. So the proof is by showing evidence. What the evidence actually court ama court etie ahwene nya no hu say sa no man ya okan nyina e no kre no. Was it then there is no way this particular suit ebetimi agina into a fire na
okay.
What I said, the law is beautiful.
All right.
And the law also the society in your order and peace and security.
Okay.
Also, it has taken one person, the whole population of 33 million, na obi ni the group edi fear who really ade na o say or the fear ato Ghana for so wodi ehu ato Ghana for so can you imagine let us create this scenario where Goliath ebe jira ho na all tietemu na Israel for even including Saul omu nyina quack in panic quack in terror na omu suro ne hu achi wo na awose agu wo so na omu hu ne omu nye na omu kasa rodi Nyankopon we ede be ne enye o ede be ne enye. David came from nowhere. There's a movie called Along Came the Spider. Along came the spider.
Along came the spider.
David came from nowhere, from the forest, from the bush, fighting animals. David be yi hunu firi ho ama Israel fo nya ahotoso ma nigye amapa eba omu ama omu timi suma omu Nyankopon ye. Papa we hunu come to the judgment or the fear abagana for so. It took a bold man. It took an yi medi. Ya onam ho. Onu a ontimi practice law. And onam ho sa na question we say busa say obeden na yire ni ma edidi. Na busa for didi. Apam won mu nyina immigration for ebi ni mawu. Papa no odone man otiete. And ono so you obi adabia or fight. He's an anti friend saying corruption crusader. Okay. Campaigner. Ya bibia e cost the pro any can oti ya na so I smell money. Or smell corruption, corruption, let me fight against it. Let me make sure that the right thing is done by the people of Ghana. Or sorry, also starting an investigation to unearth the truth. And I no cry adedi yo. And I no cry adedi. And to whom say no ma ye no. And the Beyonce last year can have say or see on the Nigeria no. And then Nigeria when your man who. But Nigeria when your man Ghana because I want to say at the end of political fight or directing towards the Prime Minister of Ivory Coast and or directing towards the Jubilee House. Okay. Ghana for your president, political fight. Okay. So now Danko Akufo-Addo for the party, Danko Akufo-Addo for the nation. No, one person has standing up to stop this political fight. And it's also said BBI and Yana Pasi reading in reaction now. You be reading here why. Okay. Why say exactly. Uncle ya appeal exactly of the judgment. So
now what you Edward Twemu ye ma ahwefo ati asese ye be hwe nsem na ne announce ne mpenifo de atudwa no. I don't know if you have the okay. So yes. On the 15th of March.
Yes sir.
Say some few days after judge ne the verdict ne buy no na there's on bomb home modern papa on my address ne on telephone number ne on email nyina ewa ha na omo the press release be by na against Kennedy Agyapong MP. The entire judgment was read in open court. San omo ono statement which is true
because the root of the also your rules of court CI 47 I also did pay fame.
Okay, nti ono ka say
right.
No correct. Asasem no dia no put there is an open secret nti enye asem e wonya
judicial notice.
Yes. Or say the number 2, or say the court established that Mr. Agyapong indeed defamed Anas. Asem mo kan say the court established that indeed Honorable Kennedy Agyapong defaming Anas, but in a bizarre twist, no. But in a bizarre twist, concluded that the so-called documentary, Who Watches the Watchman, was an absolute justification, thereby absolving Mr. Agyapong of any liability. Okay. The point number 1, no, say. Court no establishes say Honorable Kennedy Agyapong indeed we go ono Anas no fi no kre per the judgment no no kre say friend say judge no Anas verdict no can say Honorable Kennedy Agyapong we go Anas no fi ana
there be
any judgment no nti Anas in court for their share
there be on say Daniel can ha say say ka bo aboa na sa aboa no hwe fom na aboa no sorry a I can't for Ocasa say Darteh Achiaboa. Do say Aboano or Cocaha, no Cocaha. Sad Darteh, Atastasia, Sad Darteh, a bitch. Let me digress a bitch. John Dramani Mahama, 2016. atasitase eche no what you say also you rebecca court you be say eche no 2020 elections another sucker punch atasitase eche out with a statement saying say judges no fi enti atasitase no and the reaction when you are giving a blow our court na say won tin nema bi ase a instead say ka no also be call for review no one call for review the court of appeal the court say high court a decision ba na won ti ase a you don't come out with such statement as a lawyer. I believe he's a lawyer. You don't come out with such a statement, but rather no, you quickly appeal and then what the appeal no kwa say whether there was an error of law or error.
Okay.
But you need to itemize and give grounds. And the couldn't feel say such judgment no a error on the face of the facts or face of the records and not a error of law.
Okay.
You have to justify.
I want you to. I want you to.
Maybe answer on what's it or say judge you know. Honorable Akomprekwa Agyapong were defaming. Now listen to what the judge said. And the who watches the watchman? Am I who say Anas or the bribe?
Okay.
Who watches the watchman? Am I who say Anas or the bribe? Who watches the watchman? May who say Anas or exchange goodies with Amoh
or my bribe?
Oh, me kwa transe, me kwa dream home. Me pay ways and means be. You free move. If you give me this amount of money, 100,000. Sikebia ne koso. Or any other say prosecutors. Yes, I demand case here basa. And the same one Honorable Akomprekwa ekanye.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a defamation. No.
Good.
When the judge was writing his statement, was it bribe taking is dishonest, fraudulent, okay, cheating, honorable kanye, extortionist, honorable kanye, thieving, honorable kanye, blackmailing, honorable kanye, and the corrupt act, honorable kanye. Besides being illegal, no, plaintiff Anas and Remiyao, who has been established, or should the word established, established by the evidence. That is the who watches the watchman and others as having taken and given bribes could not have actually been defamed by those words.
So
and
this
to compare
statement,
the two yourself.
Good. This statement clarifies Yina Okan say enya no kreda say
Debi.
Judge no establishes say indeed Honorable Kennedy Agyapong a defaming.
Debi.
So we throw outright based on what you just read.
It could not have actually be defamed by those words. And they say obia say also be defame wa. And Honorable say some okay na a fair comment. Say a fair comment there that means and some okay no true and some okay no na public interest and some okay no na your one opinion indeed your one opinion. And as justification just say true but you have to prove the facts.
Okay.
And now, facts in the can say, Obokro no, why you say, Nipa, what saying, it was shown in the tape. Say, one Kasankasano, your friend say, Una Wuhui. But the man here then say, in the tape, no, na Anas Arimiya, person, got a judge and say, a Nipa no woman and your one. What I say, and you can see these inconsistencies. Oh, Yamia, and Yamia, and Yamia. But in defamation, I did you have a friend in Nwando. In one na yada me refi ni twi no say bia me example obi a no be gina o me say so we call man FM a and you may bia ya Monday any Wednesday akwara ya no betra TV no so or host some program bi no nani mo why say ya me cast it in Nwando.
Okay.
But the Nwando is pointing to you.
You mean yes.
What I say is pointing to you say, a flag bearer.
Ebi na one momidin per se.
Yes, but through in Nwando.
Good.
Eduna, in Nwando na obi twa e ka kire me busa in Nwando. You say akutia. Akutia.
See akutia bi enim nura. Good.
Enti through akutia na also who watches the one who say hwe na Anas ni trabete ho na say the kasa ni bibia che na just no. What you say, and then someone on prove from all the evidence, it just say what ain't wo no honorable on defamable that. And then the defense or the buy any answer no. Fair comment, I take it. Justification, I take it. And then also the mremu book much say I the so beba who defense I the so beba with privilege absolute privilege, qualified privilege, fair comment, justification, or consent. Some are press to say defame me, consent. Okay. So honorable use absolute fair comments and justification. And the judge in the share, ni proof ni or say when defame no. They are not say ka ona yimu no, it is untrue.
Okay. Or see. Okay, so you have one my ati say enye no kure say judge no ka say anas ojitum say honorable Agyapong a defame Anas.
Yes.
As he is put out here. Number 3, or say we find the decision Pachote way, or say we find the decision of the court an unfortunate travesty of justice. An unfortunate travesty of justice and very inimical to administration of justice and fairness. If for nothing at all, Mr. Agyapong made an allegation of murder against Mr. Anas. There is absolutely nothing contained in the said documentary which alludes to the commission of murder or an allegation of commission of murder by Mr. Anas. Thus, that documentary cannot provide any justification for an allegation of murder in the wildest imagination. Yet, the judge conveniently ignored this obvious fact and the fact that Mr. Anas is not a suspect for murder and is not under investigation for murder. Lawyer.
Very good. I will say, me catch you say Darteh chua hupa. I say uko courta there were issues. Issues somebody call ye nyina na sa JB Dankwa issue no nenim.
Okay.
But nam say a bear muntinu say oh hwe ha wa court actual judgment say it bibi bem ne say of interest na judge ne pass comment kakra and answer council be draw judge attention to it and that judge in so muto ono na dwunim no or pass comment kakra. Now if you go to page 63 of the judgment.
Okay. Before you go to the page 63.
Yes.
Me person me bisa o lawyer say Anas say ono or finding the decision of the court an unfortunate travesty of justice. Do you agree with him?
That is his opinion. I disagree. Okay. Absolutely.
Okay, now page 63.
And vehemently opposed.
Okay, page 63.
Page 63. Also on the allegation that plaintiff Anas murdered former member of parliament.
Okay.
JB, on the way all can as if say judgment in an can one sem cry. No one dream no. And I'm saying you're already interested bear muntino or can one sem kakra.
Na no nim say ade we ba beto abontiana.
Yo, let me read it. What the judge said on that. Also on the allegation that plaintiff murdered former MP of member of parliament Joseph Wachi Dankwa is consulting with his wife and was responsible for the killing of some Chinese. Defendant explained under cross-examination that is Honorable Akomprekun Agyapong under cross-examination that he says so because plaintiff Anas had alleged that he Honorable Akomprekun killed his colleague Ahmed Swale.
Okay.
Anas ni allege say Honorable Akomprekun akum ane
okay, Ahmed Swale. Ono Anas ni ejuma.
Yes.
Okay.
Now, and I say in defamation, you can say hypothetical person, obia an ordinary man on the street, a right-thinking person, and you use because say a year where your friend is objective test, and you know the right-thinking person's analysis any day. Now the hypothetical reader, obia na jumuda fire all kinds idea way, will have read about the notorious case involving the murder of the former member of parliament, Mr. Wachi Dankwa, and would be aware of the trial of the suspects, which excludes the plaintiff. Case na ekosu court no. The trial of the suspects no anasika okay, so in the right thinking person,
that's good.
The allegation made by the defendant, that's an Honorable Akomprekun Agyapong, could not therefore succeed in actually defaming the plaintiff. And the judge didn't ignore the fact that say Honorable say they say who got the Honorable so Honorable ne kun okum ameswali no so kaje say won so da okum ameswali that's the case here trial court na honorable nka suspect no ho na so nka suspect no ho
it doesn't
amount to anything.
Okay, good.
So the judgment addressed that particular point even though it wasn't part of the main listed issues of the case.
Okay, that's
and the court so we call court we bonu nko we bonu ke na say pleadings nyina ye wi a nkrobodo nyina wi a na ya frem the lawyers mo transe na mo ahwe issues abo person court no or addressing or determine and also order on those issues and ka ho bi but nam say you mention it then what interest into no the judge in suomuto ono ani trimupo na ni mo nyam no and
of Kennedy Agyapong mami mfa hobium or say
yes.
This case traveled through the hands of 3 judges, with Justice Ban being the latest assigned to the case at the express instance of Kennedy Agyapong. Not just say, Assembly, Assembly 2018, no, afa judges miensa ensem. Na honorable and as a Justice Ban ya udis assembly no, ono ya de ne betra so because Honorable Kennedy Agyapong say or no or pese or tena so. That is what the statement means, if I'm right. Or say, throughout the trial, Mr. Agyapong displayed absolute disdain and disrespect of the court and the lawyers of Anas, but all attempts to cite him for contempt hit a dead end.
Minya,
Eja,
I me wonder. Yana Hamikakra say he doesn't understand the law.
Oh, say yes, you are a lawyer.
No, he doesn't understand the law.
No, una wosha say no catch him say last Monday no catch him say he's a lawyer.
No.
So how do you tell me today say he doesn't understand the law?
There are 2 lawyers in the world. There are 2 lawyers in the world.
Which are?
A lawyer or understanding the law and the practice.
Sana opeso.
Yes. And a lawyer and so or a lawyer and a lawyer. Like I'm just a lawyer, I'm a real law school. But on call to them that and go how say or Kwaku diamranti the practice in itself.
Okay.
In practice of law. Okay? An individual cannot influence the transfer of venue. Set case. Oko order 3 of the CR47. A choa how I transfer you change of venue, and I transfer case, and I change judge. And it's the sole prerogative. I CJ, Chief Justice Pet, and the better change venue. Obey from Ashanti region to Northern region, or Northern region to Western CJ Pet.
Okay.
And I may change a judge. Now, before you can do that, and no, it's not by application, it's not by motion, it's by a petition. You write a letter to the Chief Justice, and you show cause, you give grounds. Why it's here? Opposite, sa judge we no crano. You change no, and I said the new judge ba, and that case you transfer. You show court to show court. Just say, Obama reason say be oh, you who say judge na busu any pay a defendant here na plenty fee. And now you who say judge court here say no, there's likelihood of biasness. Just say, and I say, asem no obedi my way because. Business be or interest be and there's likelihood and to better command the Chief Justice you particularize list one after the other when you see my example say this and I'm saying all the prayer Chief Justice say and I'm say on person or see Travis of justice person pepe any no cre dead didn't person judge yenny on rescue himself only whom free never judge or yet independent emma bias biama no media
okay.
So you write to the CJ
and I'm going to recuse himself
okay. And the CJ will sit down and do investigation and find out the truth in what you are saying if indeed there will can the likelihood of bias and miscarriage of justice as we do pepe emma na CJ na decided say my say me transfer case and I may change justice Now the beginning sentence of Anas Arimiya in the group the buy already dintro. Until dintro say case way and travel to the hands of 3 justices. 3 judges. I didn't travel to the house. They all started Eric Ban J. Yeah, we court of appeal CA. Already started the matter.
Okay.
And he was transferred to Tema.
When
I started the matter.
Okay.
And they do let the be by.
Okay.
Let the crowd one commence the matter.
Okay.
And the mature come and say, and I'm saying assembly a mammoth.
Yes, mammoth case.
Because of the plaintiffs involved.
And
the nature of the issues.
Yeah.
And the public interest in it, you know. I think say the judge who started the case, you know, will be the right judge to finish the case.
Okay.
So they brought him back.
Okay.
I get 2 hands. So they brought him back because he sees a lot of information about this case. Otherwise, no judge has ever been where the new judge back case for so. It will be said de novo. I just started case afresh.
Okay.
And I said the more case Adruno. The lawyers, the 2 lawyers on both sides will meet and adapt the matter. And the announce no more cano and yet and no correct.
Okay.
Honorable Akompreku in no wise can influence the court.
Okay.
And you're making the decision.
Okay.
Not even the president.
All
Read
right.
our constitution. Not even the president or agent of the executive can
That's
influence the court.
That's
They are independent.
That's
But over me we adeki and come
Remember na yebe.
adeki to be.
2 seconds.
2 seconds in say almost oba court do abeko. Oba court no na special prosecutor. Obi oye adwuma was special a lawyer oye adwuma special prosecutor. They are working for the state.
Edinechi.
Eddie can announce lawyers no home.
Okay.
And he came there in what capacity?
Okay.
That's the question.
Well,
Obi oye adwuma by the state. That you are working for a private organization. He came there in what capacity? That's the question. You didn't keep quiet and you were insulting the member of parliament.
Oh,
and you
okay.
expect him to be quiet
Okay.
while he's fighting for the truth?
Nyame adoma Edwada ye be say we throw more light on this particular angle because me there me tie no for the first time. And uti odofo ahana ebrebema ye de ye ne discussion no asi me guest ne no dikan no ye nana Agyapong boa ye CEO edima student loan trust fund. And afeso me aminu abema Dr. Lawyer Charles Kwaku Amoh Darteh. Penifo mesremo embreno obi ka James can't you extend the show to 10:30 for us. We are enjoying the show yedamase but ebreso na yede ye adwuma me doctor Dr. Apia ofi eneso wabebo ye chidom papa doc nyame ehira yeda wasese obo ye chidom na wo a opa ebre ehwe ye wo a opa ebre so send a message amentumi ankan fa cheme na mentumi ambie phone lines no nyame ya adoma Edwada ye be sha lawyer besan ba na ya di asem videos no de ewo ho bebre ewo ho a ye be yi ebidi a kirem ye ohini Kofi Safo me producer and afi so MCR Robert Bafofin Ejando ene Justice Afo me camera Kwesi Nancy ne George Sako de focus and me video editor Kobe Scratch and then me director of TV Kenneth Techi Agyapong penifo in the ball mechidom na mede ene dwumedie no ebremo musofo hene Amoh akomadodo na frame the flag bearer makramo nyame ya adoma Edwada ye besenhia